Hello, I'm John Walsh. We need your help to capture this fugitive. Francisco Molina Nieve has been on the run since March 2008. The police and the FBI need your help tracking this coward down. He's wanted for brutally beating his girlfriend and for the use of a firearm. He has 3 freckles in a crescent shape under his right eye. Call the Colorado FBI at 303-629-7171 if you know where he's hiding.
A top secret location. It's the Spies Who Loved Me, bringing together MeTV's top super spies to fight evil at a memorable moment's notice. They're daring.
That's right.
Brave.
Now what are we gonna do?
The best we can.
Suave.
Does that apply to me, Oscar?
Possibly.
And smart.
The old finger in the gun trick.
Maxwell Smart.
MeTV Fresno, channel 43.6 and Xfinity 187.
Hi, I'm John Mallos. Welcome to this live edition of Connect with me on the showroom floor at Ventura TV. Today is the focus on business, and a business that's been around a long time. It shut down for a while. Now they're back open. Hey, our telephone number here, 436-MeTV option 11. Today's program, not sponsored by anyone, but you're welcome to call in and weigh in. Back in a moment. Back here on the program. Glad you're along here. The focus on business today, and a business that you're very familiar with, although it's a change in ownership. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but time to tell you that tomorrow's program will be very interesting. We'll have the Right to Lifers on here. The people from Planned Parenthood will talk about what has happened with Planned Parenthood the last couple of weeks or past month or so. They have declined to come on the program, but we have the Right to Lifers coming on. And, you know, I wanted to get both sides of this issue, because I really wanted to hear from Planned Parenthood, but they're kind of under attack, under fire right now because of the videos that have come out and all that. Then on Thursday, we have a special show on drones. Oh, my goodness, we're working on multiple guests for that show. When I say multiple, I don't mean like one. I mean like maybe 5 guests that are going to come on, possibly on that day. We'll even have a drone expert in the house with a drone. We might even fly the thing around the studio here just for your viewing pleasure. And we'll have somebody on from the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, here in Fresno. Someone will be in the house to talk about drones and the safety of drones and how they're interfering, in some cases, air travel here in this country. And remember the close call last week right here in the city of Fresno with a medical helicopter that, I mean, it came within 15, 20 feet of the helicopter. A drone did, and they nearly collided. So our program today, sponsored by, well, it's not sponsored by anybody, but you're watching us on Comcast Channel 187, 43.6, 13.1, and 8.1. Hey, I should remind you, sometime next week, believe it or not, I don't know why it's taking place in the middle of the week, we're going to change channels on Comcast. Should be right around the 25th. Why don't they do it at the start of the week? That would make more sense, right? I don't know. I think we're changing to Comcast Channel 375. Do I know the exact date? No. We'll keep you posted on that as well. So if you want to watch the replay of this program today, you can. 2 o'clock, 13.6 YouTube, 8 o'clock at night, 4.6 Biz TV. And the Twitter account has not changed. It is at John Mallos, MeTV. The focus today is on business, and back in the early 60s, if you wanted to be in Fresno and be seen anywhere in the city, the Downtown Club was certainly the place to be. That was back in the 60s and part of the 70s. It was the social hotspot, the cool and in place to be. I want to roll the videotape, my friends, show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is what the Downtown Club looks like from the outside right now, revitalized under brand new ownership and attracting new customers each and every day. But that hasn't always been the case. The last couple of years, or a couple of years ago, the downtown club closed its doors after 50 years in business. Money was the problem. The club was about 200 grand in debt. At the time of the closing, there were a mere 250 paying members. In its heyday, though, the number was nearly double that. Nothing worked, not even streamlining the menu or expanding the catering businesses. The members-only institution had been operating in the red for some 17 years. But in June of the same year, 2013, the club was rescued and resurrected and bought by Nick Shashir, who bought the place with 200 other investors. No longer is the downtown club for members only. Anyone can go in, buy lunch Monday through Friday with a different menu every day. Lunch is a little on the up and down side, according to the owner. Most of their business comes from special events like banquets, like weddings, like baptisms, like engagements. Anniversaries and birthdays are all a big hit in the downtown club. It's a born-again place, the Downtown Club in downtown Fresno. Live in our studio right now is Nick Shashir, one of the 3 owners who bought the place, which reopened its doors in October of 2013. So you're welcome to call in. It's an old place. It's a new place. Reopened its doors a couple of years ago. We're welcoming your phone calls, 436-MeTV, option 11. The focus today is on a business that has been around a long, long time. Back in just a moment.
Want to create something extraordinary? Create perfection. Our lifestyle appliances make it easy. KitchenAid, Ventura TV appliance, and you, when only the best will do.
Euronews, most watched news channel in Europe.
How many of you grew up here in Fresno? How many of you have been around here in these parts, the Central Valley, that is, for many, many, many years, dating back 50 plus years? If you have been around here that long, then you know about the Downtown Club. You know what happened a couple of years ago. My guest today is the new owner of the Downtown Club, Nick Shashir, and I got that name right.
Yes.
That's
yes,
a good
John,
name. I like that name.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
So how are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. So this place is revitalized. Let me ask you something. What have you done differently besides making this place you don't have to be a member now to walk in and eat lunch. What have you done differently to this place than what people are used to in the past?
Well, actually, this place is, like you said, it's been around, the Downtown Club itself has been around maybe since 1963, and they were at the Patterson building in Fulton Mall. Yeah. And they moved to, the building was called the Fresno Republican Printery Building. Yeah. And that was an old building, early 1900s. And they still have one of the printer presses there. It's unbelievable.
Fresno B?
Fresno B.
Yeah.
Not Fresno B. I think the Fresno Republican Printery Building. I don't know if later on became the Fresno B or not. Okay. But then the Downtown Club came in and they remodeled this building in 1982, and that's when they moved. By 1982, 83, they moved to the building. It's a very well-known place. It's known for the city government, to meet attorneys, judges, and they had so many wedding reception, engagement parties, very well-known people like mostly city from the city government itself. We took over in October 2013, and we've done some remodeling, especially at the bar, some in the dining room, some in the kitchen, and we opened for public. And Since we open for public, we start getting a lot of new people coming in from downtown. As you know, downtown is very, very busy during the hours from 9 to about 3. And lunch hour usually comes in about 11 to 2. And we get a good crowd from about 11:30 to about 1:30. Between this, we still kept what's called corporate membership going, because a lot of people loved using the side rooms for events, for sales meeting, for business meeting. We got Fresno County Bar Association. They meet at our club maybe once or twice a month. Women lawyers. We get a lot of women group, a lot of men's businesses, the Chamber of Commerce, Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and so on.
Yeah. The question is, how do you get the word out about the Downtown Club? Because it's mainly known now for the people that work downtown during the day. They go there, they have lunch, or they have a business meeting, whatever they do. But people who don't venture downtown during the day, how are you going to get the word out to those people that, hey, my place is open for business. It's here if you want to come downtown and eat lunch with a friend, a relative, a business partner, whatever. It's getting the word out to the rest of the community. How are you going to do that?
For the last year and a half, we've been doing advertising like Fresno Bee. We've been doing radio station. Right now, we're advertising an iHeart radio station.
Power Talk?
The Power Talk.
Power Talk, yeah.
And we're on it. We get a lot of new people out of it. We have our own website, the downtownclub.com. We advertise through that. And hopefully that's what we're looking. We are looking for to introduce ourselves through media venues, other media venues where people know about the Downtown Club and what we do and what our strength in catering and banquets, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, besides just going there and eating lunch, you have all these special events which we'll talk about, but right now you're getting the word out not via word of mouth, but via the media.
Yes.
Advertising. How often are you in the Bee?
We were in the Bee once a month. We've done some deal savers in the Bee where a lot of people bought the deal savers and they came in. And so right now we're off and on in the Fresno Bee. And the radio station, and iHeart radio station, we're on as we speak. This
Every
month
day,
we're on till the end of the year.
Is it working?
It's working. A lot of people listen to that station and they were happy with it. So far it's working. Since we saw the buffet, we started getting a lot of people off the iHeart Radio come into the downtown. It's very hard to get people downtown because of the parking issue. But we have our own parking. We have valet parking. That's all free.
And you don't have to worry about going there at night because you're not open for dinner. Right now you're only open for lunch, so that should not be an issue. And you're right, the parking downtown is not the best, and that's always an issue, no matter what business you go to.
Yeah, right now we're only open for lunch, 11 to 2, and we open for special events through, especially for fundraiser events, engagement, weddings. And last year election was great for us, and this coming year is going to be great for us because a lot of people, congressmen, senators, they do it at the Downtown Club.
Yeah. All right, Nick Shashir is here. He is the one of 3 owners of the Downtown Club, which reopened its doors back in October of 2013. And you're welcome to go down there for lunch or whenever you choose. It's open from 11 until 2 each and every Monday through Friday. We're going to come back with our business segment today, 436-MeTV option 11. Call in if you remember going to the Downtown Club as a young whippersnapper back in the 60s and 70s. Back in just a moment.
Frigidaire. It means the first electric refrigerator. The first compact electric range. Now, there's the Frigidaire Gallery Range with Symmetry double ovens. It's designed to cook multiple dishes at multiple temperatures, so you can prepare the entire meal at the same time. Frigidaire, over 90 years of legendary innovation.
See the full line of Frigidaire appliances at Ventura TV Electronics and Appliances.
Retro TV, your home for classic television. The greatest shows in history are here for you to enjoy. Join Cosby and Culp as secret agent men in I Spy. Ride along the Ponderosa with the Cartwrights in Bonanza. Hit the beat with Joe Friday in Dragnet. And that's not all. Retro TV offers endless fun and excitement for the whole family to enjoy. Retro TV, the best in classic television.
You can find Retro TV on over-the-air channel 13.4.
You can find movies on over-the-air channel 13.3. Movies. Our name says it all.
Back here on the program, connect with me on MeTV Fresno, the focus on business and the downtown club. Nick Shashir is here, the owner. Let's roll a piece of videotape. Kitchen number 1. Let's go into the kitchen and tell us what is different about the menu here this time as opposed to what people are used to. There's a kitchen there. Who's that and what's
this is Rudy, one of our chef, and he's been working with us for about almost a year right now. And he came from different places. He worked at different fine dining in Fresno area. And right now he's doing saute, I think that's shrimp pasta. We have, like we said, we have a buffet during the day. We open Tuesday through Friday, and 11 to 2. We have American Day buffet on Tuesday. We have Mediterranean on Wednesday. Thursday we have Asian, Italian, and Friday we have seafood. And our lunches are really, really affordable, like $10 for the buffet. As you see over here, we're making everything fresh, and and then it goes to the buffet. So we, as soon as the buffet goes down a little bit, we make some more and we take it out. And we have the menu. The menu is very good. It's open to everybody almost, and we have salads, seafood, sandwiches, and others. It's very, very good menu. We change it once a month, and we see what's good and what people like and everything. And mostly our clientele are like 40 and up, so we have to cater to them according to their diabetics or something like that. So we make sure we have the right food.
Did you have to change the menu when you reopened the place from what it was before?
Yeah, we had to change the menu because it was catered only to members, and members only they used to like certain items, and then we switched it to where we kept their items, and we added a lot more items than before. So we have a very, very good menu.
Yeah, in other words, you have a big, huge variety compared to what you had before.
Yes, we have. Right now we have, like, we start with salad. We have fattoush salad. We have Thai salad. We have Caesar salads.
So you have a healthy menu.
We have very, very healthy menu.
Yeah, was that the focus when you tried to reopen?
Yes, that's our focus, because downtown, when you cater to attorneys and judges and city government, that's what they like to eat. So we'd like to cater to this kind of clientele. And since we opened public, that's why we started the buffet, because a lot of people don't have enough time downtown. They only have 35 minutes, 40 minutes to eat. So the idea came in. The buffet now, it's been about 8 weeks running, and the idea came in, let's do a buffet so people come in, eat, and then can go to work really fast.
Yeah, so is the buffet quicker?
The buffet much quicker, because sometimes we get so busy in the dining room, we get the side rooms going, and it's very hard to cook for everybody, and that's why we came the buffet idea, and people love the buffet.
Yeah, I want to roll the videotape. Let's go back into the kitchen, number 2 here. We're going to see a lot of this, and cooking up a storm inside the kitchen there. And who is that?
This is Jose. He's been at the Downtown Club, believe it or not, for 35 years, this guy.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he came in with the Downtown Club from Fulton Mall to the Downtown Club where we at. And he's been with the Downtown Club for 35 years.
What's he doing there? Is that carrots?
Yeah, it's carrots. He's cutting fresh carrots for veggies. Yeah, and this guy is awesome. He's been with us since, as soon as he took the place over, everybody started asking, can you bring the old employees back? And hopefully we got lucky to find Jose, Mike, Lisa, and others. They came back with us.
You're lucky they were available.
Yeah, we were lucky they were
at
available.
the time. How big is your kitchen?
It's about 1,500 square feet. It's very big.
1,500 square feet.
It's
Some
very
houses
big.
are that big.
It is. It's very big. We got a
Yeah.
huge kitchen in there where people can take. We got underneath a little bit small basement underneath it where we could store stuff. We could do everything. We could do pizza. We could do sandwiches. We could do anything really customer wants. Especially with the special events, they ask for filet mignon, they ask for steak, they ask for chicken. We could do whatever they want us to do.
Did you have to remodel that kitchen when you
We
went
did.
in?
We remodeled.
What'd you do differently?
We have as you see, we brought a sandwich table in there. We brought the steam table in there. Used to be a much smaller kitchen, and then we enlarged it where we brought more refrigeration equipment in there.
So you brought in more freezers, more refrigerators to store more food.
To store more food, because right now we cater to the public, so we get in much busier than before. When the club was there, they used to do maybe 30, 40 lunches. Now we do about 150 lunches. Especially per day if the side rooms are busy.
150 lunches per day?
Yeah, if the side rooms are not busy, we do maybe 50 to 75 lunches a day.
Wow. All right, Nick Shashir is here. He is the owner of the Downtown Club, one of 3 people who now own it. It reopened its doors in October 2013. You are welcome to call in, 436-MeTV, option 11. Back in just a moment.
When you're looking for Whirlpool innovation and quality, who has the answers, the selection, the price? Ventura TV Appliance. With billions in nationwide appliance buying power, more than Home Depot and Best Buy combined, we'll help you save. Our low prices on Energy Star qualified Whirlpool appliances save you energy and money and pay no interest on select models when paid in full within 12 months. Ventura TV Appliance, serving you since 1951.
It's almost time.
Now we'll find out once and for all about Clark Kent, Superman.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a TV show.
Yes, but who is he? What's his name?
He's Superman.
Golly, Clark, won't that be wonderful seeing Superman?
Fighting a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and television the MeTV way.
No one can do the things that Superman does.
The adventures of Superman.
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
Nick Shashir is here. I'm here. You're there. 436-MeTV, option 11. The Downtown Club is the place to be for lunch if you want to go. Let's roll the videotape. Buffet number 1. You're talking about the buffet. It's quicker to get through that if you're on a tight schedule. You want to come in for lunch for about 30 minutes. There it is right there. Got a phone call. Let's take that and we'll... but quickly, what are we looking at? What kind of food are we looking at there?
Looking over here, it says there was I think Friday there was a seafood with deli style.
Okay.
So we have nice delis with chapala bread on it. We use Max's bread, very good bread in there. Then we have mashed potatoes. We have fish and chips right there. We have Asians.
I can see it right there.
We have Asian dishes. We have mashed potatoes. It's very good. It's very popular seafood on a Friday. I think this Friday we did maybe about 100 lunches. We did. And
how many?
About 100 lunches we did.
Wow.
This last Friday, and most of the people were from the city government. I've seen some picture for.
What kind of sandwich is that right there?
This one is deli sandwiches, different like pastrami, roast beef. We're trying to cater to if everybody likes deli sandwiches, they come in and have some.
All right, roll buffet number 2. You don't have to go through the buffet if you don't want. You can special order if you'd like, right?
You could always use the menu. We have a nice menu as we said, and you could order from the menu. We have salmon salads, very popular. Fattoush chicken salad is really popular.
There's a salad on the right-hand side there, and what's that dish there?
This one is we have rice pilaf in there. We have veggies in there also.
Okay.
Salad, bread. Very good buffet. For the price, you cannot beat it. For $10 price, unbelievable price. We have a clam chowder, the soup right there you see, and people love that clam chowder. And it's really unbelievable buffet for the downtown. We're the only one I think downtown maybe have a buffet right now on Kern Street.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
How is it going to affect your business once they open up Fulton Mall? Is that going to make a difference
I
at
hope so.
all?
I hope bring in more people the Fulton Mall.
Are you in favor of opening up the Fulton Mall the way?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think nothing. I think it's good to change because They haven't changed it forever, so why not do a small change and see if that will affect everybody down there? Not me, not just me. There's a lot of people at Fulton Mall. Hopefully, will affect them. Hopefully, the area will grow, and that's what we're looking forward to. I know so many business owners right there. So.
I don't understand. I still don't understand, even after all this time, how is opening up Fulton Mall going to bring more business? How are more people going to come downtown just by opening up the mall to cars?
Well, hopefully that's one thing we've been talking about it. I mean, hopefully they need more anchor tenants at the Fulton Mall. They need more people like, as you know, used to be Jesse Pini there, Gotcha.
Yeah.
We need somebody like that to come into the Fulton Mall. Anchor tenants.
How close is your building to the Fulton Mall?
It's very close. We're Kern Van Ness, and the Fulton Mall goes all the way from Tuolumne to Kern, and we're at Kern and Van Ness right there.
Yeah, so within a walking distance.
We're walking distance from the stadium. Yeah, we can see the stadium from our door.
If you stand at your front door, you can look over and see the stadium. You can see the lights.
Yeah, we could see the light. We could see some of the seats actually too.
Yeah, the upper deck seats.
Yeah, the upper deck seats and everything.
Yeah.
So hopefully the mall will bring in. That's what they're counting on. That's what every business owner is counting on. I know I have a lot of.
Have you
friends.
talked to a lot of the business owners around there?
Yeah.
And have they expressed concern about parking, about business? And so, do they want the mall reopened?
Yes, a lot of business owner. I have a friend of mine. His name's Sevak. He bought the Pacific West building, and he spent a lot of money. He bought the Helm building. He bought other areas in there.
All right.
And hopefully those guys are counting on the Fulton Mall to grow. Like you said, the parking is a huge idea. So they need to build more parking for people to park their cars.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. It's really, really bad with the downtown.
Caller, you're on the air with Nick Shashir.
Hey, John. Hi, Nick. Nick, you should get an award
for
opening up a restaurant downtown. Mayor Ashley should commend you.
Oh, thank you.
And give you some sort of trophy. You know, I don't know. Just I commend you for what you're doing. Two questions. Is that buffet one price?
Yes.
And is okay? That's good. That's not bad.
The price is $10.
Okay. Good. Did you get that? It's $10 for the buffet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very good.
And then, Nick, the second question: if you saw your restaurant doing well, would you open up a patio? Is there room enough, or is it going to be pretty costly to have a patio outdoors where people could eat outdoor?
It's very
tables
hard.
And chairs.
Yeah, we could put some tables outside. We could do that, but it's very hard to open a patio on the front. We could only put maybe 4 or 5 tables in the front, but not a patio because it's a historical building. We cannot do anything on the front. We cannot change the front of the building very much. But
any other questions?
Yeah, no, that's it. I'll wrap it up for today. Thank you, Nick and John.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, caller. Just stay there for a minute. When was the last time you were at the Downtown Club? He's gone? Okay. Anyway, wanted to find out. But yeah, so when this place closed in 2013, I think it was January or February of 2013. Okay, what prompted you to take a risk and buy this thing with 2 other investors, thinking it was going to work? You already know the reputation of downtown. The reputation and the word on the street about downtown is nothing works there, not even a baseball stadium.
It is. It's really, really hard. The only thing we liked about the building, because the real estate building was really, really good and was honestly was a very good deal to buy at that time.
It was cheap, yeah. Low. It was low in price.
It was low in the price, and we thought, okay, we can take a risk on it. Hopefully, 5 years from now, or maybe 10 years from now, we'll appreciate a lot, and that's what we're counting on. As soon as we walked in, the restaurant was mostly a turnkey restaurant, so we had to spend maybe about maybe over $150,000 to remodel the building. But was really worth it.
$150,000 you spent? Wow. Yeah. All right, we got a call here. Go ahead. You're on the air with Nick Shashir, the owner of the Downtown Club.
Hi. I just want to say one thing first, probably kind of silly, but I love his accent.
No, thank you.
I really love your accent. Okay, My question is, we just opened a barbecue restaurant in Madera, maybe like last week, I guess. And I need to know what he thinks as far as how long we should take before we add a new item to the menu. Like right now we're just simple, you know, the meat and then the two sides, you know, like the potato salad and the baked beans. But people are requesting that we add, like, you know, other sides. But my concern is how fast they're going to sell. You know, we were trying to make a profit, but then people want to say, well, we want you to add a dessert, or we want you to add another side, or something like that. How long should we take before we add more things to the menu?
That's a great question. Yeah. I never thought about that. Yeah,
that's a great question.
Interesting, huh? So how long do you wait?
As soon as what we do is we change the menu once a month to see what people want. We started what's called a suggestion box, and people write down, we like this kind of sandwich, we like this. So when it comes to barbecue, you have to keep the core items, which is barbecue tri-tip is very, very popular.
What's a core item?
Core item is the barbecue tri-tip, the barbecue chicken is very ribs if you do have. So you have to keep maybe 3-4 items, and then from there asking people what they like on the barbecue, what kind of sandwich they like, and then you cater to, if it's in Madera downtown, maybe you have to cater to businesses. Healthy sandwiches is very big because that's what they want to eat. That's why they go to Subway. That's why I go to Quizno. That's why I go to other places.
How about a healthy salad?
And
is that a core
healthy
item?
salad is awesome. You always have to have salad in the menu. Yeah. Always you have to have salad.
So to answer her question, you would change or add to the menu once a month?
I would say if as a new business, you change the menu once a month and see how that goes and see what people like. And then after maybe 6 months, then you do a 3 months menu and then go from there on it and see what, you know, till you see what item sells the most.
Would you also offer her some advice on maybe putting in a suggestion box for their customers?
Yes, that's a great, because what happens is do any kind of suggestion or comments or anything like that, and you know, take care of your customer really, really well, because there is so many places they can go to.
Yeah.
So you need to provide service and quality food at the same time. And if you don't, they're going to go somewhere else. So make sure they're happy, make sure you cater to their needs, whatever their needs are.
Yeah. When we come back, I'm going to ask you about the staff. Nick Shashir is here. Like saying that name. That's pretty cool. Right. Anyway, you're originally from where? Jordan?
From Jordan, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. We'll get into that in just a moment here. You're watching Connect with me on MeTV Fresno, the Downtown Club, the focus of business, closed in 2013, reopened in 2013. 436 MeTV, option 11, back in a moment.
Hello, I'm John Walsh. We need your help to capture this fugitive. Julio Cesar Guevara Mejia is wanted by the FBI in Sacramento for the attempted murder of a 19-year-old female in November of 2007. Police say he lured the young woman to a hotel room where he shot her 3 times in the chest. He could be in Palm Springs, California or Houston, Texas. Contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI if you have any information.
Take a look at this. Let's play. This is too hip for you. I'll slow down. Let's play.
Watch all your favorite classic game shows on Buzzer TV, KBBC Digital Channel 13.7.
Tune in to Heartland for the best in true country music. Relive vintage specials, one-of-a-kind concerts, and country music's earliest videos. Heartland is the heart of country, the only place where you can find country music, country stars, and country lifestyles 24/7. Heartland, the heart of country.
Now on Channel 13.2.
Back here on the show, connect with me on MeTV Fresno, the focus on business. Let's put that disclaimer up now. We'll talk about that for a moment, because here at Ventura TV, we've been here since 1951. And whether you want to believe it or not, that was well before I was born. So we've been here a long time, so we like to help out local businesses in the area like the Downtown Club flourish. And I mean flourish, my friends, the way Ventura TV has the past 60 years plus, and still going very strong. We hope the Downtown Club does the very same thing. Nick came here of his own free will. We're not paying him, and he's not paying us. Back to the show. Let's roll the videotape. Customers number one. Customers, customers, customers. They are right, and they are always right.
That's right.
Even if you think they're wrong,
Always
they're right.
Always right.
Because they are the lifeblood of your business.
No, yeah, it's true. You always have to cater to their needs. Like I said, there's so many businesses now. The competition is so big. If they don't like you, they're going to go somewhere else. In any business. That's why you have to have quality service, quality food at the same time. In any service, in any business, you have to have both.
Yeah, and now how many people do you have on staff?
We have right now, we have lunchtime, we have about 7.
7
Yes.
plus cooks. How many cooks?
That's including cooks.
Oh, okay, about
that's
7
including cooks,
total. And
including valet parking.
And it's
Yeah.
expensive. You got to have insurance. You got to have
Oh.
liability. You've got to have. Oh my goodness.
It's very expensive to run a
Taxes.
business. It's very expensive.
especially in downtown Fresno.
That's why the special events are good for us. Wedding, thing like that.
We'll talk about that
It's
in a
great
moment.
to do.
Caller, go ahead. Limited time, but go ahead. I'm glad you called.
Yes, I wanted to say that I've always liked buffets, but my problem is that if I go to a buffet, I'm a one-plate person. I only serve myself once, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I like them because there's a variety of food, and which is just great. It's not like going to a restaurant where you just order one thing, that's it. You go to the buffet. But I don't know why, but so I never go to a buffet because of that. Because I only get one plate. I serve me once, and that's it.
Let me encourage you to try this buffet just once and see if you like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. I called another place I will not mention, and I was kind of surprised at the price per person.
Yeah.
But I like this $10 deal. I think I'm going to. I haven't been to the mall, and I can't even remember when.
See?
But I'm going to try
There you
this
go.
place.
Yeah. I thank you so much for the call. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. You bring up a good point, because a lot of people haven't been down to the mall in years. Is that an uphill battle for guys like you?
Oh yeah. We'd love to have you. By the way, come over to. We'd love to have you at the
Sure.
bar, at our restaurant. Yeah, that's the problem with downtown. We need people to come more downtown. On
Yeah.
Kern Street is very, very nice. You get the Starbucks right there. You get the Galleria right there. You get the convention center, and then you walk all the way to the stadium.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're working on it.
I want to ask you another quick question here. We're running short on time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to make it downtown?
I hope so. We're trying.
You
We
have
spend a lot of
confidence?
money. We have confidence to make it.
You're
know,
gonna make it,
like,
huh?
Yeah,
You
I
will?
hope so. It's
Yeah.
that's of course that's why the reason we're downtown.
And,
So
and
hopefully
in
we
a
can
short
make
time
it.
here, as we continue to look at some customers, and I want to get your quick story here. Born in Jordan in 1959, you came to this country here at Fresno, 1978.
Yes.
You went to Fresno State. You worked as a busboy, as a dishwasher, graduated, went into financial. You became an advisor, then went into real estate, and then you started in business.
Yes, it's
What a story.
it is. You know, I came in as 18 years old right here to Fresno.
With no
And,
family? You
with
came by
my
yourself?
family. My brother was over here. Me and my brother were still here only. And
Wow.
of course, we went to school at Fresno State. We graduated from college. We worked through college, different jobs. And I saw a computer company for about 10 years. And everything timing in life, and then I became a stockbroker with A.G. Edwards and Morgan Stanley, and then I started real estate, and so now I'm in.
But that's a
the
good
restaurant
background
business.
to have
Yeah.
to own a restaurant, because you know finances.
Yes.
And you know what will work and if it's going to work financially. So as we continue to look inside the Downtown Club, revitalized by the owner, Nick Shashir. Yeah, go ahead.
This is one of the Al Solis. He's one of the our clients, and he's been in the Downtown Club for maybe 50 years as a member and as a chairman. He just walked it through. It's a Trent. He's one of our waiters.
Nick, you're a good guest.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
John.
so much for your time and continued success over there. Anything we can do, let us know. We're going to bring Cheryl on now to talk about your buffet. Stay right there. That is Nick Shashiri. He is the owner of the Downtown Club. I want to put this call on. Caller, can you hold a moment till I got to take a break. I'm running short on time, but I'll be glad to take your phone call in just a moment. Hang on. You're watching Connect with me on MeTV Fresno. The focus is on business and the Downtown Club. Back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm John Walsh. We need your help to capture this fugitive. James Bell is an alleged child predator. Bell's wanted for molesting 3 girls ages 9 through 13 while working at a local YMCA in 2003. He was arrested, then fled. Bell has worked as a gymnastics instructor, coach, and a computer repairman. Bell could be anywhere along the West Coast. If you know where he is, call 617-742-5533.
Attention all units. We have reports of 2 motorcycle cops protecting California's highway.
That's for us, good buddy.
The Men of Chips are on MeTV.
Hi, I'm John Baker. I'm John Baker. It's Officer Baker.
He's the blonde one.
Hi there.
Officer Poncherello, man.
Frank Poncherello.
Well, I'm Frank Poncherello.
And he's the one who's Eric Estrada.
There's no way I wouldn't remember a name like that.
Catch the blonde one and the one who's Eric Estrada on
Now
Chips.
on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
We need help to find this missing child. April Andrews went missing when she was 15 years old. She was last seen in Pea Ridge, Arkansas in November of 2006. This is what we believe she looks like today at 23. If you have any information, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678. Please help bring April Andrews home.
Back here on the program, my friends, Focus on Business, Tuesday morning. You're watching Connect with me, as usual, on Comcast 187, 43.6, 13.1. Cheryl Morrison joins us now, and she is here to talk about the special events that take place at the Downtown Club. But I do want to take this phone call first, so go ahead, caller. You've been patient. I want to hear from you. Go ahead. Caller?
Yes, John?
Yeah, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Good morning, and I want to know where this actually buffet is at, because I'm out of Fresno. I'm not from Fresno area, but I'm about 30 minutes from the Fresno area.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I would like to know
The buffet is located inside the Downtown Club. It's right by the Fulton Mall. Cheryl, maybe you can give the exact address as we take a look at the video here. Inside the kitchen at the Downtown Club. You can see it right up here. Cheryl? No, right up here, Cheryl.
Okay.
That monitor right there so you can talk into the mic.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. It's on Kern Street. I don't have the exact address with me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no exact address, but on Kern between...
2120 Kern Street.
Okay. Pardon me?
2120.
2120 Kern Street.
Right.
That's the address of the Downtown Club. So you can go there Tuesday through Friday, get the buffet for $10. If you're about 30 minutes outside of town, you'll be able to find parking somehow there. They whip up a good dish. But Cheryl, you are here because we want to talk about, and we got limited time here, 436 MeTV option 11. I want to talk about some of these special events that take place at the Downtown Club that really have kind of revitalized and reinvigorated this place to a certain extent. Weddings, baptisms, whatever the case may be. Talk about some of those events.
Sure, because I got involved with the special events at the Downtown Club through Coca-Cola Broadcasting.
Gary Coca-Cola?
Yep, because that's who I work for, and he specifically told me I want to do business with the Downtown Club.
Sure.
So we were going to do a launch party there, which we've put on hold, and found Nick extremely good to work with. Anything you want, bend any way you want. And he started talking to me about the events. So I do events for Coca-Cola Broadcasting, and I also have my own business. And we started looking into it. It has a beautiful place. One of very few places where you can find a private corporate room for meetings, to have a lunch meeting. He has several of those. And so that's what he's building on. They've already started having memorial luncheons for, say, funerals. They've already had weddings there. It's open, it's light, You know, great service, great food.
Okay, so some of these special events include weddings.
Weddings, well, just about
Engagements?
everything. Let's start from the base. If you are a company and you want a place to go for a business lunch that's quiet,
Yeah.
they have a lot of private rooms there where you can
Yeah.
have a nice atmosphere, quiet lunch.
You don't have the
we can
loud
do-
noise like you have in
It's like
many
the
of these
library.
restaurants.
You know, you can go there and see people doing
Right.
business.
But
there.
But back to the special
Mhm.
events. You have weddings,
Mhm.
engagements,
Mhm.
baptisms,
Mhm.
anniversaries, birthdays. Nick says these are kind of the lifeblood of his place
Yes.
right now. Is that
Mhm.
true?
Well, it is. I mean, to me, I love it for the lunch aspect. But of course, a lot of people, there's not a lot of places in Fresno, especially in that area. There's a couple like the Grand and stuff that you can have an event at. That venue is so, you can just change it a lot at the Downtown Club. You could do so much with it, and it's so reasonable that it's gaining a lot of popularity.
Now, let's say you have a wedding or an
Mhm.
engagement or an anniversary. Can you rent one of the rooms, or can you rent the whole place?
Either way, they have one room that is for about 70. They have one that's a little less than that, and altogether they can seat about 200 in the main ballroom. They can even
So-
put up a dance floor, anything, and
Give me
they
the
have the
price.
AV. They have, it's, you know, really, if you go there and get the catering, they're not going to charge you for the
But
the
give me
building.
a price. If I want an anniversary there,
$20. You could have a reasonable one, 15, $20.
no, if I want to rent a room, how much is that going to cost me?
Just the room, no food?
With the food and everything.
Well, then you're going to go about $15, $20 a person.
Okay, for the room. Now, if I
Yeah.
want to rent the whole building to
Same
myself,
thing, because you're just buying the food and he's giving you
so it's about
the building.
15, 20 bucks a
Yes,
person. So if you
depending
have-
on what you
yeah,
choose.
that's what you choose, and you
Yeah.
pay for the food. So
Well, yeah, because see, you're thinking of a lot of places. They say, well, the room rental is one thing and the food
Yeah.
is another. But what Nick is doing right now
he's
is
giving
saying
you the rental free.
you get the
no
rental free.
charge. See,
as
that's what I was
long as
getting at.
you, as
Yeah.
long as you buy the food.
Yeah.
You're in. And it's quite a deal. Let's say for a memorial luncheon, 50 people, you're going to bring them in. $15, $16 out the door. You have your linens, you have your dishes, you have your flatware, you have the service. The only thing you need to pay is your tax and gratuity. Past that.
Right.
Yeah,
Where if you
so-
go to the Grand, it's going to be the rental plus the catering plus this plus that.
Mhm.
So you're saving a lot of money just by going to the Downtown Club. What's the square footage there? Does anybody know even?
Nick.
Square footage. 7,000 square feet. So
and
it's a
he's
big,
expanding. You know, there's a lot of that building that he just has to do it historically that wasn't used. And they have
Yeah.
a beautiful bar area for, say, a cocktail reception.
yeah.
You know, lovely with the same wood in it as when they first opened it. It really has that retro 60s feel.
Right, it does. They don't make buildings like that anymore. All
No.
brick and everything else.
And I love it. I love
Yeah.
the wood, and I love some of the pieces that he's kept there that are nostalgic.
Right. We got to go. We're out of time. Got another guest waiting in the wings here, but I'm glad that we talked about the Downtown Club.
Mhm.
Our thanks again to Nick Shashir. He is one of 3 owners of the Downtown Club. It's on Kern Street. They're open for lunch Tuesday through Friday. It's only a $10 buffet. How can you beat that? Cheryl Morrison, good to see you.
Nice to
I know
see you
you're working
again.
the events, and tell our friend Gary Kokola, one of the best guys I've ever
Hey,
known.
Gary.
Tell Gary we said hello. We're
I
back
will.
with our next guest here on Connect with Me. Sit tight. 436 MeTV option 11. Back in a moment.
We get our speed from Mom and Dad. They do stuff super fast. And now they got this new kitchen, so they're even faster. So they can help us with our free throws.
The time-saving Frigidaire Gallery line with a quick preheat and smudge-proof stainless steel that resists fingerprints and cleans easily. It's mealtime in no time, from start to clean. Frigidaire Gallery.
Save more during Frigidaire Gallery bonus days when you buy 3 or more qualifying appliances. See the full line of Frigidaire appliances at Ventura TV Electronics and Appliances.
watch Dr. TV on over-the-air channel 13.9.
The Ballad of Andy and Barney. Andy and Barney were lawmen, bravest you ever did see. Warned every crook in the record book to stay out of Mayberry. They were the law.
Yes, they were the law,
and they didn't know fear.
The Andy Griffith Show.
I guess to sum it up, you could say there's 3 reasons why there's so little crime in Mayberry. There's Andy, and there's me, and baby makes 3.
Now on MeTV Fresno.
All right, if you watch Ventura Broadcasting channels for any length of time during the course of the day or during the course of the week, you already know that 13.5 over-the-air antenna brings you the Justice Network. It's been on for a while. And if you've been watching just recently, well, you know what? We've hired a new person here at Ventura TV. He is doing weather updates on 13.5 on the Justice Network, and also public service announcements with law enforcement, such as Margaret Mims. I want you to take a look at this.
Hi everybody, welcome into our brand new Local Choice segment. You'll see this throughout the week, every single day, on most Ventura Broadcasting Company stations, along with the brand new Justice Network. I'm Austin Reed alongside Sheriff Mims with the Fresno County Sheriff's Office today. Sheriff, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So this week, we're going to talk a little bit about recruitment within the Sheriff's Office. It is that time of year again.
It is, and we are recruiting. We are hiring deputy sheriffs and correctional officers to work in the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. So I'm encouraging you or anybody you know to apply for the Sheriff's Office for those jobs.
Now, 130, that's the number that you need, right?
For correctional officers, we're going to be hiring a lot. So here's an opportunity for you to be hired and be trained while you're getting paid and become a correctional officer for us.
Now, okay, so correction officers, deputy sheriffs, why do people want this position? I mean, what does it take?
It takes somebody who wants to serve. And part of it is being able to serve in a county the size of Fresno County, 6,000 square miles of beautiful mountains, rivers, lakes, and agricultural lands where you will meet the graded people and help keep them safe. That's what I want, people that want to serve.
And Fresno County, obviously, it's a large area. You guys cover a lot of ground.
6,000 square miles. We are a very large county. But what that gives you is an opportunity to see a variety of landscape, serve many different kinds of people, and it's an honorable profession.
It's a great opportunity, wonderful benefits, great pay. I hope if you're interested, please contact
at www.fresnosheriff.org. Click on the admin tab and then job opportunities.
Sheriff, thanks for being here, and thank you for watching Local Choice. We'll see you next time.
And live on our studio now is Austin Reed. He is the newest member of our Ventura TV broadcasting family here, and all of us here at Connect With Me welcome him. Hope you do too. 436 MeTV option 11. So tell us a little bit about your position, what your responsibilities are, when we can see you, when we can hear you on the Justice Network 13.5 on your dial if you have over-the-air broadcasting with a digital antenna that you purchased right here at Ventura TV.
And it's such good quality. Such good quality.
It's better quality than cable.
I know.
Because the picture's not shrunken down.
It is.
It doesn't shrink.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, KVBC 13.5 over the air, Justice Network. It's been around now for a little over 6 months. And John Walsh. Yeah, John Walsh is the spokesperson. He helped create the network. So there's a lot of great shows on there as well. I mean, Alaska State Troopers, a lot of people know of that. Eye Detective, Psychic Detective. I mean, there's just so much quality programming. And I actually spoke with the Justice Network VP of Programming yesterday in Atlanta, and they have like 6 new shows that they're going to debut within the next couple of months. And he says, Ned Simon over at the Justice Network in Atlanta said, get ready for some really, really quality programming. So, yeah, Justice is awesome. And then these new local segments that we're doing, especially with the Fresno County Sheriff's Office, and the sheriff. There's a lot to talk about, especially public service announcements. They have a lot to say that sometimes maybe other stations don't have time in their 30-minute, 1-hour newscast to talk about. This is an opportunity for them to talk about safety in our community, across Fresno County. This segment that you just saw with the sheriff, she talked about recruitment. So they are hiring right now. So that was interesting.
What are they hiring for?
They're hiring for deputies and correctional officers, and 130 positions. So if
what
you're
kind
interested,
of experience, I wonder, do you have to have for that?
Well, service. That's what she told me. Service. If you are somebody that wants to serve the community and you have law enforcement background.
Well, what if I don't have that? Does that disqualify me, or?
You have to have experience, yeah, because Fresno County obviously it's a huge area, it's a large area.
So this is not a job where you can get training on the job.
Yeah, you have to have. I mean, you need experience. You do need experience. You need law enforcement experience. But this is a good way, I think, to advance your law enforcement career.
So you are going to continue those public service announcement segments with other members of law enforcement. How about the Fresno Police Department?
Yes, actually.
How about the Marshal's office?
Yes, yes. I just spoke with Joe Gomez. He's the public information officer. Yeah,
we know him.
Okay, cool. So I'm sure he's been on the show before.
No, actually, he hasn't. No, he doesn't like me. No.
Oh, come on. Everybody loves you.
I'm just kidding. Joe's a great guy. In fact, he's the guy I talk to and go through to get Jerry Dyer on here.
Perfect.
So he's Joe Gomez is very helpful.
Good.
One of the best police officers that Fresno's known in a long time. And he works with the media. He's very good.
Right.
Outstanding.
That's his job. He wants to get the word out about things that they're doing. So
and what about getting Jerry Dyer, who's also very accessible? He's been on this program, I think, 2 or 3 times. I don't know.
Okay. I actually connected with him this week, actually over the weekend with Gomez, and he sent all the information that we are, all the information about what we're doing with Local Choice.
You ought to do is get Dyer and Mims together.
That would be
together
cool.
in the same room doing the PSA.
That'd be a good idea. Kind of like a behind the badge, what's happening, right?
Yeah. We're here. I'm Police Chief Jerry Dyer. I'm Sheriff Margaret Mims, and we want to inform all the drug dealers that we are coming after you.
We're after you. Well, there you go. There you go. I mean, they have a wonderful gang unit. Drug unit. There's so much going on. So, like this weekend, for instance, Tony Body, which is the public information officer who's been on the show.
Guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He used to work at 47. Actually.
I know. And 24.
And 24, yeah. So,
the police and sheriff have got 2 great public information officers. You got Tony Body, who used to work in the media and knows the media, very friendly, outgoing, very helpful. And then you got Gomez for the police department. What more could you ask for? Marshal's office, in or out?
Okay, I haven't connected with them yet, so you just gave me the idea. So I'm going to get on the phone with them this week. If you're watching, call me. Or I'm on Twitter at TV News Austin.
So we need to say, because our owner might be watching today.
Hello, Mark.
When can they see you?
Sure. Okay. So on top of local...
1 minute?
1 minute? Okay, we'll wrap up real quick. KVBC 13.5, Monday through Sunday in the evenings. So
what time?
Let's see. Local Choice airs starting at in the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock hours.
And they can see you do weather.
Yes, I'm doing weather as well. Correct. Yes, weather will be...
Starts at
7:30. So in the 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30 half hours. 1 minute quick weather updates.
All right. And at some point in the near future, we might even start seeing you on news updates on the same channel.
That's the goal.
Possibly,
yeah. We want to do local news, and So thank you for having me, John. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Austin. Good luck. Glad we're working together here.
I can't wait,
13.5. That's the Justice Network here on Ventura TV Broadcasting. But my friends, I know you're very loyal, watching us here on 43.6 and 13.1 and 8.1 and Comcast channel 187. I see I'm getting all choked up. Each and every Monday through Friday. No, thank you. I'm fine. Each and every Monday through Friday, live at 10. See you tomorrow. Hey, Planned Parenthood and the Right to Lifers. That's what we're talking about tomorrow. Have a good day.